Hey, Bob Griswold here from Ready Made Resources. As you know, we sell a lot of night vision devices. This is the PVS-14, which most people buy. It is available in this and in a binocular where you can actually attach two of them together and have a binocular. I generally recommend the PVS-14 for most people. I recommend it as your first special optic. And I recommend it over a binocular for one reason, is that should your eyesight, should this battery go out in the middle of something you're doing very important and you had to take off a binocular, both of your eyes are going to be compromised with the light of the night vision, so you could have a couple minutes where you won't be able to see. That's why the military went to the PVS-14. So this eye stays night vision, normal night vision, acclimated. This eye is used for the electronic night vision. It comes with the night vision. Comes with a head mount. Here, this is the standard military head mount that you will get. Some of the features of the PVS-14 are: one, it does have the on-off switch here, and then to turn it on, you merely just turn the switch, one, and then it comes on. You'll notice that the night vision has come on if you look through it right now. And second, if you want the infrared illuminator is a light that you can't see without night vision, and it will illuminate. Like if you were in a room that was very dark and you wanted to have some extra light in there, you could turn the infrared illuminator on and that'll light up the room by pulling out the switch gently and turning it on again, and then that turns the infrared illuminator on. You'll know the infrared illuminator is on because there's a little red LED inside the night vision that will turn on and you'll see a red light, so that way you know it's on. I generally don't recommend you using that outside, because as you put the night vision to your head, that LED light, which will be shining bright, somebody else with night vision puts a little dot right here on your head, and I wouldn't want that there myself. So anyhow, that's the on-off switch with the night vision. It comes also with a cap here. This cap has a little pinhole in it. The pinhole is for day training. I can actually take this outside, leave the cap on, and train. So I could sight it in if I had an infrared laser. I could sight it in during the day using that cap. It uses one AA battery that goes in here, and that battery will last between 40 to 50 hours, depending on the quality of the battery you buy. It also has a manual gain. And the manual gain, you can adjust the brightness by turning this up and down. It is auto-gated, meaning that someone shines a flashlight at you or whatever, the unit's not going to turn off like a non-gated unit would. It'll just turn down, so you'll still be able to use it, but it won't turn off. Night vision has never blinded people. That's the misnomer that Hollywood has perpetuated for some reason, whatever. You could shine a flashlight at this or even a non-gated unit, and it's not going to blind you. So that's just a misnomer. The unit focuses. There's two ways you can focus your unit. One, here you have a rough, what I call a rough focus in the front of the unit, as you can see it turning, and then there's a fine diopter right here. I have never known anybody who wears glasses who could not focus this to their eye without the glasses. The unit comes with a J-arm. The J-arm simply screws into the night vision as such, and this is the, like I said, the head mount that comes with it. The unit just simply clicks together like that, and you can wear it. This is not the most comfortable of setup, though. The military, I guess, calls it a headache mount. You can adjust it from eye to eye by loosening this up right here and switch it from eye to eye, tighten it back up, and then it doesn't switch. The unit will not turn up like a unit with a helmet will. You have to take the unit off. That's what that lanyard's for, so you can hang it around your neck. Nothing worse than dropping your night vision in the middle of the woods at night and not be able to see it. But it would simply just click on back and you could use it again. What we recommend is that people purchase a helmet. Let me go ahead and do this. People purchase a helmet. This helmet package is $448. It is a, this one is you'd be getting a bump helmet, which means it's like a glorified bicycle helmet. It has side rails on it for if you wanted to put hearing protection or some other device, a light, whatever you could put there. And it comes with this Wilcox mount here. This flips up and down like the other ones don't. You just simply take your night vision, click it in there, and you want to check it to make sure it's in there. Again, you don't want to not put it in and have it fall on the ground in the middle of the night. And then when you're out and you want to lift it up, you just simply lift it up and it goes out of the way. One thing you want to practice, and I recommend practicing this regularly, and you can do it sitting in your couch at night. You want to practice it. It has 3 ways that you can adjust this. There's one here, as you can see, it goes up and down. This is a camber that adjusts it how it makes it straight to your eye, as you can see. And then there's an in and out. When you do flip it up, the unit turns off. Flip it back down, it turns back on. So that's a nice feature about it. The reason you want to practice this is that if these things ever get misadjusted in the field, you don't want to be sitting there fumbling with your night vision trying to figure out how to make it work and how to get it back in alignment. So you want to know these, that you can just reach up there and adjust your night vision as you see fit. The other thing that I recommend is that in the summer, if you're running this piece of equipment here, you're going to notice that the night vision has a tendency to fog up because this is up against your eye, and you're going to get humidity in there and the night vision will fog up. The unit does come with what's called a demist lens. The demist lens just snaps simply over that. Here's the original eye cup. The eye cup would then go back on, and that would help prevent that. What I would then recommend doing is flipping the eye cup out of the way, because again, if it's up against your eye, you're going to notice that you can have a tendency to have the night vision fog up on you, and that's generally not a good thing. The helmet also comes with this. This is a counterbalance. It has, if it opens up, and there's some actual lead weight in there. The nice thing also, it has a battery compartment that I can store extra, you know, AA batteries or CR123 batteries, which are very nice to have. You can put an infrared chemical light here. The infrared chemical light is like a snap light, but you generally you don't see it unless you have night vision on. And again, you have a little storage compartment here if you want to do something, an extra Velcro if you want to attach something to it. I put my blood type here. I'm an O negative. I'm the guy who can give to anybody. It's a rare blood type, and I can give to anybody, so I put it on there so people want to keep me alive. Anyhow, that's the basic function of the night vision. Like I said, this is a ballistic helmet. This is a bump helmet. This has no ballistic protection at all. The difference here is the mount. If you'll notice, that mount is the standard military mount. This mount uses a Dovetail instead of the snap-on. This is it's more stable. The problem with the issue is that this is about 3 times the cost, or 2.5 times the cost of the standard mount. Is it worth it? If you have the money, yeah. But I personally think you can use the money better some other ways. So anyhow, those are your options that you can do when you've purchased a night vision. What we tell people is that this, just for safety's sake, I have taken the bolt completely out of this unit, so it is impossible to fire it because I'm going to point it at the cameraman, but there is no bolt in it. This unit right here is a infrared laser device, meaning it puts an infrared laser out that I can then aim at a target, and they puts an infrared beam on that target that's only visible with night vision. It turns on and off by just a pressure pad here. It has several settings, and the reason I like it is because these settings are easy to remember. There's a visible red laser. That's the position off. That's the position program. That's the infrared laser position right there, and all I have to do is push that on, and you won't see it, but an infrared laser beam comes out. And then if I push it one more time, that gives an infrared laser and illuminator. That means it's like a big infrared flashlight. Very nice to have that. If you were in the middle of the woods in full summer, so you have leaves on all the trees, it's full cloud outside, no moon, it can get dark and night vision can get a little grainy. If you want to see real well, all you have to do is pump that up, hit the area that you're interested in with the infrared light, and it'll light it up like Broadway. Very nice. This is an Aptiol C. It's a civilian version of it. And like I said, it's the unit I recommend. You can get them just the infrared laser alone, and if that's all you can afford, that would be very beneficial to have that, because then again at night I can use my weapon and make it effective. The one thing I never recommend is mounting the weapon to the night vision. 2 things if I do that. One, I have to hold my night vision up like this, and my arms are going to quickly fatigue if I have to hold it up just to look through my night vision. I'm going to do this, and then my night vision becomes ineffective. Second thing, the cameraman's right there. If I want to see what my cameraman is doing, I've got to point my gun at him, and generally not a good thing to do. I don't like it done to me. Nobody likes to get flagged with a weapon. So I recommend keeping the night vision where it belongs on a helmet in front of your eye with an infrared aiming device. I sight these in at 50 yards. Simple way to do it is I bench rest this, put it on the target, pull the trigger 3 times. I should get a very tight group, and then at the same time then I turn the infrared laser on and dial the laser into the bullet holes. Very simple way to make sure that they're co-witness. Anyhow, if you have any questions concerning this, always feel free to call me, Robert Griswold, Ready Made Resources. Our phone number is 800-627-3809. If you like this video, please click like. And if you have any questions, always feel free to give me a call. Thank you very much.